can run the Bastion, and it just melts those shields. And Fraggy wasn't having the best time in the world. Now they tried that on the offense as well, and here you can see that he's pushing into a quad tank. Fraggy is so aggressive, but he just gets dominated there. He's trying to push into a team that could hook him as soon as his shield goes down. So they know that Fraggy's going to be running the Reinhardt. They know that Fraggy's going to be trying to swing because that's how he plays the Reinhardt. And then they're going to abuse it by having that hook and taking him out of the fight very early on. They scored a lot of time.
Exactly. What they also knew is that the first 2 points of Junkertown is all about time. It doesn't really matter if you can hold them or not. It's realistically not going to happen. So what they do is just try to stall, buy as much time as possible so that by the time that Billy has to attack on the final point, they're against the clock, and you saw that they were just barely able to defend it because the Philadelphia Fusion team did not have enough time left in the bank because of that first point defense from London.
It was a really impressive start for London. We saw Philly start to slow them down, though, on this third and final point. And I want to ask about the changes that we saw from the Philadelphia Fusion as the game went on. If you're looking to deal with the dive pressure that we're seeing out of the London Spitfire, what is your best combo out of this so far?
Well, if you're playing on a map like Junkertown, where you can play these kind of Orisa, Roadhog compositions with either a Bastion or a Reaper, that can be very effective at shutting down players like that. But as soon as you go to the larger maps, even like Horizon, which we saw in the second map, but certainly as you go towards the second half of this game, where you've got Ilios, you've got Nambani, these are fairly open, and it is difficult to establish a position to kind of counter the dive with their Bastion. They just get stopped from distance. So at that point, they have to start being clever about their strategy. You can run dive against dive, you still have a good time. They've still got a lot of very talented players. So it's not so much composition, it's more play style. They have to try and leap backwards onto their own teammates, defend and peel with their tanks.
It was really fun for me to watch Carpe in particular. You saw him and Shadowburn, those DPS players for Philly, constantly switching up their heroes. And when Carpe thought he had the answer to the Genji Tracer, he went to a McCree for those flashbangs. Immediately, you saw the Diva from Fury up in his face, eating all of those flashbangs, and then it was followed up by a pulse bomb. Incredible knowledge, and you can see the preparation coming in from London Spitfire. They know what they have in the hero pool from Philadelphia Fusion, and they're prepared to shut it down. Let's take it now to our second game here in London. They look fantastic on Junkertown, but a really strange start to their attack from their right.
Like they were trying to go for B before they went for A. I think this called that one out. So here we've got a little replay of what went on so we can break it down for you. So we've got it paused right at the beginning here, and you can see that this is where the majority of the London team are set up. And with those quad tanks that they've got up at the top here, with the Moira in particular, who can provide so much of that healing, they're going to push down through this left-hand side, and they're aiming to come around the side and then finish up on the point over here. And that counters fairly well the defense of Philadelphia Fusion, who are all positioned on the high ground up top with sight lines for their Widowmaker and for their Junkrat. But it doesn't go too well for them. Even though the plan is fairly decent, you can see here the Perfect is juggled up, gets hooked. He gets brought in, and then concussion mine twice upwards, and then dealt with crazy by Shadowburn to be able to get that pick along with Fraggy. And then as we roll it forwards again, you'll see that Carpe gets another pick here on the Moira, and at that point it's curtains for this push for a London Spitfire. Even though their plan is good, they're now stuck in a situation way behind the enemy team because they've got such a low flank, and instead of attempting to bring the fight towards Philadelphia, they try and back off, consolidate the position, and maybe wait for Gesture and the Moira to come back in. But by that point it's too late, and it just leaves them wasting so much time back to B.
Exactly. Conceptually, I think the plan from London Spitfire here was great. How to get somebody on the high ground defense on Horizon's almost always going to be in that top corner, so they figure we're, instead of just sending like the Tracer to try to distract somebody, we're going to send the whole team because we're running the quad tank.
And they have to drop to the point.
Exactly. You have to drop to the point and have all those tanks with Lucio and Mora. It's just way too much healing, so it is a good idea, but then we're going to contrast that with what the Philadelphia Fusion tried to do against the exact same defense, and it just does not fare well, because what we get to see from them here is that they're going to actually go for the dive. You see the setup here, but they're diving against a Junkrat here. It's a Winston and Diva trying to deal with this. They have nobody distracting on the flank. It's 5 people here, and you have Widowmaker really far back against an Orisa shield. This dive is never going to work, and that's exactly what happened.
And you can make small adjustments to this dive so that it does work. We've seen Boston Uprising, they send their Genji player around the flank to distract at the back, or you can send a Tracer at the point where you need some kind of some other distraction.
Exactly, you send somebody to the point, points ticking, and then London has to make the decision, who are we sending down here? Are we going to send the D.Va to try to deal with this? A healer maybe? Do we need one person, two people? So you have to put them in the situation as opposed to trying to go to them and take the fight exactly on the terms where London want, which is why they're set up there. So it's a conceptual play that I think we can expect Philadelphia to get down in the future, but for right now, it's still a young team that you can expect them to struggle here.
All right, guys, let's wrap up this segment with a big question I have coming into this match. One of our concerns for Philadelphia Fusion was the team cohesion. We're definitely seeing that from the London Spitfire. The individual count is really getting overwhelmed by an entire squad. And I want to ask about the decision to put a support player in the lineup for the first time. Normally it's either Neptuno or Joe Meister, who the coaches, which back in the preseason said were the shot callers from the team. Do you think there may be an issue with a missing shot caller for the lineup right now?
It's possible. We've spoken to the guys behind Philadelphia Fusion, and Dayfly has pretty much only just arrived with them. He hasn't had too much practice time compared to the Europeans who've been playing over in Europe before the Overwatch League. And the guy plays similar hero pools to Neptuno, so I think you've got to read into it a little bit and say that maybe the guys are more happy with how Dayfly's playing with Mercy, which we've seen a lot of him. Maybe they were expecting to play Quad Tank, and Dayfly plays a very good Moira. We don't really know what the situation is here, but it's definitely a good question to look at and wonder whether Dayfly's calling, because remember, he's not the best team, so we'll be able to match up with Neptuno's play.
All right, that is going to do it for our halftime show. On the other side of our break, we're going to Ilios. If you're a Widowmaker player or a Pharah player, stay tuned. We have some stars coming up for you next. Brought to you by Toyota. Let's go, Blade.